Hello, 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 everyone. It's your girl China Dow. Back in with some more bad news. I'm sure everybody done heard by now. It's been a full day. Lil Scoom89. Another one bites the dust. I just reported. Just made a video. June 8th. A whole 30 days ago. About his partner, Lil Jeff. Bloodhound Gang. Lil Jeff. Just did a video about him. About how talented he was, about how cute he was, about all this stuff about Lil Jeff. But guess what? He was in the streets, y'all. Doing stuff he had no business doing. And somebody took his life in the commission of a crime, okay? June 8th, 2025. 30 days ago. It's really June 9th right now because it's like 2 in the morning. But whole 30 days. June 8th. July 8th. Now they ain't got Lil Scoom. Okay? Lil Scoom was pulling in a lot of views on his video. This one song kept trying to play on my YouTube. And I would never listen to it. I'm like, who are these little young goofies? You know, they was new on the scene. I thought they was some goofies. And I didn't listen to them. I kept turning every time. So I ain't know nothing about, Bloodhound, Lil Jeff, Q50, Vert, Lil Scoom, JB Ben Laden. I ain't know nothing about them. I know a little bit about JB Ben Laden because he been rapping for a while now. But the rest of them, and right before Jeff got killed, I say maybe, I really didn't really start listening to all his music until after he passed. But before he passed, I did listen to one song. And I was like, okay, this little boy got it or whatever. They had shot a video in LA. The video was nice. So okay, Lil Jeff get killed. I'm like, damn, he was the face of the group, you know. But Lil Scoom videos had more views than Lil Jeff's. So I'm like, okay, it ain't like Lil Jeff was the only one that could rap. They all talented. If I had to go by like numbers, I would say Lil Jeff first, then Lil Scoom, then Vert, and then Q50. So, okay, when Lil Jeff passed, I'm like, damn. They still got a little something going. Maybe they can get past this, you know what I'm saying? But now that Lil Scoom gone, I don't know what y'all gonna do about this now. And it's sad because Lil Scoom said when Lil Jeff passed that he was gonna see him soon. You gonna see him soon. I didn't like how that sounded when he said it. Like, what? Sound like you finna go crash out, my dude. But he didn't crash out. Some of his boys got him. Not nobody he was into it with, not nobody he was dissing in the song. His boys from his main block. Because he wasn't Bloodhound, I don't think. He didn't have it in his name. He had 89th Street in his name. Lil Scoom89 was his name. 89th Street. Okay? And that's where he got killed at. In his neighborhood. Around people he knew. Was with people he knew. And look like they saying it's because he did a song with somebody from No Limit. They say 10 days ago, it will be 11 now, because it's a whole nother day, going into a whole nother day. But 11 days ago, they say he did a song with somebody named Big Op or something like that from NLMB. And the guys from 89th Street didn't like that. Now, this is allegedly, because this word on the street. Usually I know everybody or got ties to people. I know they family members or something. I don't know none of these people right here, y'all. I ain't gonna even flodge with you. I do not know these boys. I don't know their family, their mamas, their daddy, none of that. And normally I'm tied to a lot of people through their family. Okay? But these right here, I don't know them. But allegedly, he did a song with the wrong people. And it's looking like that's why his boys did that to him. They say he was shot 8 times. They really wanted to make sure he was dead. Probably because, for one, they knew if they didn't kill him, he was coming back. Period. So they made sure he was dead. And then they was there long enough to shoot at the police after they shot him. And still got away. Can you believe that? But Lil Scoom, he had a lot of views on his videos, man. And then I seen all the girls comment on all his posts today, how cute he was. Bloodhound Jeff was cute to me. Lil Scoom was alright, but Bloodhound Jeff was, he was the one, he was it. But Lil Scoom was getting more views than Lil Jeff. That one video that kept popping up on my YouTube that I never listened to until after Lil Jeff got killed, it had like, I want to say 3.5 million views. It had a lot of views, which I'm not shocked because, like I said, that video kept popping up on my YouTube and my algorithm on my YouTube. So I'm sure that it was popping up on everybody else's like that. They listen to drill music. I'm sure it was popping up on everybody's stuff. So yeah, he had 3.5 million views on one song. I didn't really pay attention to the other songs, but I know he got this song with Lil Jeff called Exotics, and the beat so weird and unorthodox. It's like a weird beat, but they going crazy on this song. They words is matching the beat just crazy. I really like that song, and that's Bloodhound Jeff and Lil Scoom. I think they shot that video in. Was that one of the videos they shot in LA? I can't really remember right now. But yeah, cause I'm thinking they was at a gas station and it just looked like they wasn't in Chicago. They could have been in Milwaukee too, cause they travel back and forth to Milwaukee a lot apparently. But yeah, I just wanted to do a video about him because like I said, they just buried Lil Jeff. He got killed June 8th, and then Lil Scoom July 8th. And it's just like, he said it. He said, I'ma see you soon. When Lil Jeff died, he put up a post with him and Lil Jeff picture. And he said, I'ma see you soon. That was so cringe to me, like, and I'm like, why would he say that? But did he know that he really was finna see that boy soon in 30 days? And then, of course, people on there laughing and making jokes. And somebody's like, well, Lil Jeff got some company now. I ain't find that funny. I really didn't. And then they was laughing because he called his mama. And I had to let that dude know. It was one person that did that. I'm not going to say they. It was one person that I saw. Like, what did he say? He was like, all that tough and gangster stuff you was talking and you called your mama? It's given dude didn't have a mama to call or something. Because who not going to call their mama when something is going wrong? Your mother is the first person you call unless you don't have a mother. Your mother's dead, in jail, or she never was there. And then maybe you're going to call somebody else, your best friend, your cousin, your auntie. But if your mama in your life and your mama's still alive, you're calling your mama. When stuff go on, my mama been gone for 5 years. March 19th, 2018. Do you know if some shit happened right now, the first person I'm going to want to call is my mama, and she ain't even here no more? So what did he mean by all this tough shit and you call your mama? Yeah, you call your mama. You let your mama know what's going on. Because guess what? If he hadn't called his mama, well, nobody knew what happened to him. Everybody been trying to guess, like, who did it and who did this. But because he called his mama and told her what was going on at that particular time, we know it was his homies. He called his mama and said, these niggas acting weird. Something going on. Something strange. He did what the fuck he was supposed to do. Because I don't care who you are, how old you are, how tough you are. Don't none of that matter. When it's something wrong, you're going to call your mother. Because for one, your mama is probably the only one in the world you could trust. For real, for real. For two, you know your mama gonna come. If she can come get to you and something's wrong, like your friends, they may not come. They may be too busy. They may not think it's important. But your mama gonna drop everything when her baby in need her. She coming. So yeah, he called his mama. He did the right thing. Yeah, all that gangster shit and tough shit and you run shit, all that go out the door. When you in trouble and you need your mama, you calling. So that comment, I don't even know where that came from. Like I said, that was a motherless child type of comment to me. It was given he didn't have a mother in his life. Because who not gonna call their mama when they in trouble? Okay. There was something else I wanted to say about Lil Scoom. Can't remember right now. But it's just sad, man. Oh, I know what I want to say. Everybody, trust your intuition. Your gut. Trust it. It's not going to steer you wrong. I just had somebody tell me the other day, when you get them butterflies, that nervous feeling in your stomach, that ain't you scared. That ain't you got an eerie feeling. That's God trying to tell you something. It's up to you to figure out what it is. At some point of time, before he called his mother, or after he called his mother, he should have been getting the hell away from them boys. He felt something was wrong. They probably was treating him different, being weird to him. He felt it. Why he couldn't get away? They said he was in an Uber. I don't know if the guys was in the Uber with him because he was shot in that Uber, I believe. What's crazy is I synced it on the news the night before. Not the night before, but well, yeah, 'cause it been a day. Last night I synced that on the news. I don't know, 'cause I don't watch news on the TV, so it had to been on my phone. And I saw, well, a 19-year-old. They say he was 18, but on the news it said a 19-year-old was shot in an Uber. And I don't remember if they said he was dead or not. But I know they had said a 19-year-old was shot in an Uber, and they showed the car, and the car was kind of shot up a little bit. So, look like I'm hearing that they was in a car with him or something. So, I don't know how that went, but I just wish when he noticed the weirdness, he just left. See, that's the thing, y'all. You got to pay attention to the signs around you, your feelings, how you feel if something going on and you don't feel right about it. You have to act on it. See, I used to be like that when I was younger. I would have feelings about things and I wouldn't act on it. And bad stuff would happen. And I'm like, wow, I felt like something was going to go wrong. Now, in my older years, I listen and react to everything. If I get a funny feeling about something, I'm gone. I'm not going to sit there and question the way I feel, question why I'm feeling like this. I'll figure all that shit out later once I'm gone home somewhere safe. You got to pay attention to the signs and your feelings, because if something is not right, your gut and your instinct is going to let you know. Okay? When he instantly first felt that them boys was on dummy with him, he should have left their presence immediately. While he was on the phone with his mama, he should have been telling mama, I need a ride. Can you send me an Uber? Can you send somebody to get me? I'm going to start walking, which he probably couldn't do that because these young guys in Chicago, if they doing stuff, they cannot get caught walking. They cannot get caught standing on no bus stop. All that's dead. I don't even understand how some of these guys be beefing and they don't own cars, okay? They got a lot of people killed in that BDGD war over there on 63rd, in King Drive and past King Drive. That got a lot of them killed simply because they were either walking down the street or standing on a bus stop. That's a no-no. You barely ain't safe if you ain't into nothing. It's a lot of innocent people getting killed up here, y'all. You ain't even got to be doing nothing. You could be in the wrong place, wrong time, and they shooting at somebody else and you get hit. That's how it's going down in Chicago, if y'all didn't know. Okay? So if you out here beefing and dissing and drill rapping, and you can't be on no public transportation and walking down no blocks. No. And I'm going to tell you another thing. If you got a car and you're doing all that, you need to have tents. This one let me know that Lil Jeff wasn't no joke. That boy was riding around in untented cars, straight fish bowl for everybody to see. He didn't give a damn, y'all. That's a real savage right there. When you know you doing stuff in the street and you still riding around where you could be seen with a car with no tents, baby, let me tell you, if you're drilling and killing and dealing and all that other stuff these young boys doing right now, you better have you a car with some tents, okay? And sometimes them tents don't even save you if they know your car, okay? So, yeah, when he felt that fucked up energy that them niggas was giving him, them crazy, weird-ass vibes, He should have got little on their ass and told them, look, I'll holler at y'all when I holler at y'all. Because guess what? I feel like at the end of the day, okay, yeah, he did a song with some dudes that them dudes that he was hanging with was into it with. Okay, so they say. But I'm gonna tell y'all what really I think about this situation. How about them old friends didn't like that he was coming up? With Lil Jeff passing, I believe he was gonna be up next. Cause see, Lil Jeff was finna take off. I don't know if y'all know it or not, but Lil Jeff was finna take off. And he was gonna take off too because he was part of Lil Jeff's clique. But, okay, Lil Jeff died. Lil Scoom was still doing his shit. Like I said, 11 days ago, he put out a video. It had Lil Jeff in it. I guess they shot the video before Lil Jeff had passed. And they had somebody from NLMB, No Limit. Big Op, I believe was his name. And it had, they said 300K views in a couple of days. Like, the video was going up. And them niggas might have been hating. And that little thing with him doing that song with that boy is all they needed to push them over the edge. Like, they already low-key probably hating on them. I'm telling you, y'all biggest haters be niggas and people around y'all. See, I'm from the old school. I know the game. These young kids, they jump into the streets so fast and don't know nothing what's going on. Because a real street person would have knew. If I'm doing this song with these boys y'all don't like, that means I need to fall back from y'all for a little while. Or forever. Whatever you gotta do. But he really had no business. Even though this is neighborhood. And I bet you he didn't even live over there no more. See, that's where a lot of y'all boys be going wrong at too. Trying to go and hang in y'all old neighborhood. If you don't live over there no more, I'm guilty of it too. Because I don't live in where I'm from right now. And I go over there damn near every day. 2 guys got shot today from my area where I'm from. I rode past. This was on 62nd and Campbell. Everybody out there chilling, kicking it like every day. It's always a group of people out there, but there was a lot of people out there today. I rode right past that shit. Went to where I was going. And on my way back home, I passed back by there. There's 2 ambulances out there. They're putting people in the ambulance. I get home. I'm calling people. Because I was waiting. I'm like, dang, what happened? I'm like, did somebody get shot or something? You know, when you see people getting in ambulances, you automatically assume somebody got shot. I ain't see no cars, so I knew it wasn't no car accident. Somebody had to get shot. So, I get home, and on Citizen app, 2 people shot in Chicago line. I click on it, because I'm already knowing that's what I just rode past. Two people. Let me call around and see if these my peoples, because I know everybody over there. Yeah, come through on Citizen app. 2 people shot, 62nd and Campbell. I make a couple phone calls, and I find out one of my homies got shot in the stomach. Another guy grazed in the shoulder. It's terrible out here, y'all. It really is. Um, I don't know what to say. But that boy should have got up out of there when he felt them weird vibes. Your gut and your instincts does not lie, okay? It's always right. Pay attention to it. It may save your life. I don't know if Lil Scoom's in that Uber trying to get away from them or what, because I keep hearing that they was in the Uber with him. But when he told his mama, while he was telling his mama something weird and fishy was going on, he should have been getting away from them niggas and never went around them again. Because he was blowing up, they was hating, he messing with the other side that they into it with, they don't like that. You gave them too many reasons to do you how they did you. And that's what's going on in these streets in 2024. Y'all better beware. These streets ain't what's up. These streets don't play fair and ain't no love in them. Even your homeboys that you think love you dearly, they not gonna make sure your family straight, your mama straight, your kids straight, your sister straight. They gonna wear a t-shirt maybe. They gonna celebrate you on 2 days. Your birthday and your death day. Other than that, you just gonna be a memory. But you know who's gonna be hurt and who have the lasting effect of you leaving this earth? Your family, your mama, your daddy, your sisters, your brothers, your kids. These is who gonna have to live with you and your poor mistakes because you wanted to be in the streets. That ain't what's up, y'all. I kept seeing comments on Lil Scoom stuff, all his posts, like you should have just stayed with basketball. You should have kept hooping. So you mean tell me God gave him two talents? You could rap good and you could play basketball good? Come on now. What was so appealing about the streets when you had all this other good shit going on? See, y'all like to get on here, some of y'all people, and bash the parents. Sometimes it's 50-50 with this shit. Sometimes it could be true, and sometimes it's not. Some of these kids come from good homes, good parents, working parents. That may be why they in the streets the way they is, because their parents might be always at work. They might got a lot of kids, a lot of bills, so they got to work a lot to keep everybody in the house and the household straight. These kids don't understand that. So, see, yeah, some of them do turn to the streets when they ain't getting that love at home. I'm not saying that it's not always right, because sometimes kids will go out into that street life because they not getting the love they need at home. Yes, this is true sometimes. But I also know instances of good parents with bad kids. Okay? Parents done did all they could. Got a mama and a daddy. Do you know how blessed you are to have a mother and a daddy? And what they do, they go out in the streets and act a fool because that's just what they want to do. I seen somebody say, oh, y'all don't want to be mothers. This was on the mama post, Lil Scoom mama. Y'all don't want to be mothers until your kids dead or go to jail. What? Let me tell you something. Everybody that's locked up right now that I know, their mothers tried to tell them, son, you don't want to go this route. Son, you doing wrong. They ain't going to lead you nowhere but dead or jail. Somebody done told them that once or twice in their life, and they just didn't listen. Because for some reason, them streets is appealing to them. Some of them think it's fun to be going back and forth, killing each other. They look at it like it's a game. I don't know if the Grand Theft Auto done messed these kids' heads up, because this ain't no game. I said it one time before, and I'm going to say it again. Ain't no pause on this. Ain't no reset. If you die, ain't no more lies. This is it. Michael Jackson. This is it. You only get one. Use it wisely. Go do something with yourself. We need doctors. We need lawyers. We need everything. We need people to build houses. Go do something and make your mama proud. Not make your mama cry. I don't think they be understanding when they put themselves in certain situations. Like, oh, if this happened, my mama gonna be upset. My mama gonna be crying. My mama gonna be, I don't think they think about none of that. All they think about is, I want to be in the streets. I'm gonna go do this. I'm gonna do this. And y'all get it together. All this killing, it needs to stop. Chicago's so beautiful. We can't even enjoy it. Because we are worried about, is we gonna get shot at this park or at this beach or at this whatever, because they shooting everywhere now. You gotta be worried everywhere you go. Am I gonna have to run from bullets, dodge bullets today? It's not cool. And our city is so beautiful, and y'all just tearing it down with all this senseless gun violence. Senseless violence, period. It needs to stop immediately. If y'all see big crowds, that's what I was talking about, and I forgot. Like today, when them two people got shot in my old neighborhood, I kept going. I seen that big ass crowd out there. Nope. I'm not being right there. I'm not being in no big crowds. Because guess what? Somebody in that crowd did something to somebody. And I might be the one to get shot. Because I'm standing in the wrong place or next to the wrong person. Because it's a group of people. Crowds make me anxious now. I get anxiety if a group of people, I could be standing by myself. If too many people come stand around me, I'm going to move. I'm going to clear myself away from the scene. Because I ain't did nothing to nobody. Ain't nobody looking for me. So I could stand out on my own by myself and not worry about nobody getting shot. But here come little Pookie down the street want to stand on the side of you or talk to you and have a conversation. Go on, little Pookie, because I don't know what you been out here doing. And I don't want no smoke. I don't want none of your smoke or nobody else smoke. Going on. So yeah, that big crowd on 62nd and Campbell before them two people got shot, I was like, damn. Anytime I see a big crowd, I'm like, something gonna happen. And it always do. The 4th of July, 1 o'clock in the morning. This the morning going into the 4th. The 3rd going into the 4th. 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. I ride past. This was a little bit before 1 when I rode past. I'm coming down my block. A group of niggas. It's about 30 niggas. Standing in a little ass yard. Front yard, little. And they grouped up, bunched up, all together. Close as hell. It looked like they was doing something. I don't know what they was passing out, but it was a bunch of young boys, and they was all in this group, and some of them had their heads down, so they was doing something, but I don't know what. But I just looked at these guys, and I'm like, why is all them bunched up in their yard like that? I'm like, that don't look right. Something gonna happen right here. They need to move. A few hours later, 1 a.m., They shot my friend Dion, Lil D. Shot him 6 or 9 times. I heard the gunshots. And they had just stopped shooting off the fireworks. Because they had been shooting fireworks all day. It's the day before the 4th. Now it's 1 a.m. It's the 4th now. And it got quiet. I ain't hear no fireworks. All of a sudden I hear da 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 da, and they was rapid fire. Like whoever was shooting just kept it was fast though. And I'm like, don't want fireworks. Go down there. I see the ambulance, they got tape up. I'm like, who got shot, y'all? They like, Lil D. No, I think they said Dion. And I was like, Lil D? And it's like, yeah. I'm thinking he was gonna be alright, not knowing that he got hit with all them shots that I heard. I'm thinking he gonna be okay because they only got yellow tape up. I thought that I don't know, maybe he wasn't dead on the scene because they never put red tape up. It was only yellow tape. They never put red tape up. But when his mother got to the hospital, she called me. And I knew it was bad when she said they wouldn't let her in and they wouldn't tell her nothing. I'm like, oh, this don't sound good. Because, like, if he had to go to surgery or something, they would have told her that. Look, search for armed duo. 2 men with guns fled through Chicago line. It's going down over there, y'all. Oh, my God. Now, that was just my Citizen app, a notification. And something is going on over there again in Chicago line. There was 2 people shot over there earlier. When I get off of here, I'm going to click on there and see what the hell is going on. But it's getting terrible over there. It used to be good over there back in the day. Like, we could walk through the land, no problems. People kicking it on Air Block. Air Block, it was a little party. Now it's ghost town on certain blocks over there because you can't hang out like that no more. But that's everywhere. But, what the hell was I just talking about? Damn. I don't know, y'all. It's so much stuff happening. Oh, I was talking about, my friend Lil D. Yeah, they didn't put up no yellow tape. But when his mama got to the hospital, there was a girl out there, though, on the scene. She was crying real hard. And I'm like, damn, she crying like he did or something. Why she crying like that? But she was out there when it happened. And I believe she seen what condition he was in before he was put in the ambulance. And she knew he was not going to make it if he wasn't dead already. But when his mom got to the University of Chicago, they told her nothing. They wouldn't tell her nothing. They wouldn't let her in. And I'm like, when she called me and told me that, I'm like, oh, that's not good. Because if he was in surgery, they would tell her, we had to do emergency surgery. We're going to let you know when we wop the bam. They wouldn't tell her nothing. And that's always a bad sign. When you go to the hospital for your people and they don't say, oh, they in room such and such and let you go see them, or they take you in a room and tell you hold on for a minute, or they don't say nothing at all and don't let you in, something ain't right. I went through that with my father. We looking for him, see what room he in. They send us to a room, a quiet room, close the door with just us in there. I'm telling my mom and my daughter, like, something ain't right. Why they ain't tell us where he at? Why is they sitting us in a room? My mama like, oh, girl, you don't know what you're talking about. Everything okay. All right. Ain't gonna say nothing else. Y'all figure it out. And it's crazy because my mama should have knew that. She had been through that once before with my brother. Well, when she got to the hospital, they took her in a room and told her, wait right here. When you go in that room, or they don't let you in, or they don't tell you nothing, it's curtains. They gone. So yeah, y'all, I'm finna check out this Citizen app and see what's going on in my old hood because it's wild out here. I be in the house before it get dark most of the time. Now I'm not finna play with y'all people. I like my life, and I ain't trying to lose it playing around in those Chicago streets. Okay, ain't no park, no beach, no party, none of that important. More important than my life. Yeah, I go hang and kick it every blue moon. I'm not hanging on no blocks. I barely want to sit on nobody's porch because that's dangerous too. But I'm definitely not standing out on no blocks. I'm not in no standing in no crowds. And I don't have my car no more because I tore it up. I had an accident. But I had tints on my car, very dark tints. And ain't nobody even looking for me. But I was thinking about the people who I have in the car with me on the chance that I got somebody in the car with me because I ride solo dolo. My name used to be Solo Dolo. Like everywhere I went, I was by myself because it's too much drama. Other people bring their drama to you. I don't want no parts and none of that. Okay? But yeah, like I had tents, and you couldn't see through my tents at all. When the police used to pull me over, they used to have their guns out. Like, can you let down all your windows? Because we cannot see in the car. That's how dark my tents was. If I went into an area that didn't have lit up streets, it was very dark on the streets, I would have to roll my windows down to see out the windows because my tents was dark, dark. And like I said, ain't nobody looking for me. I ain't into nothing. But I might have somebody in this car that I don't know what they into. So yeah, we gonna tint this motherfucker out so you just can't see in him. I used to have somebody famous riding with me, and nobody never knew he was in the car. And it's crazy because even though my tints was as dark as they was, my front didn't have no tint on it. All my other windows was black, but they, it's a law up here that you cannot have every window in your car tinted like that. The front window and really I believe the back, but they let it slide. They don't say nothing about the back. But the front window for sure should not have no tint. Every now and then I see cars like that too. With the tint on the windshield. I don't know how they be getting away with it because it's against the law. But because my front window was not tinted, he would raise his seat all the way back. So could nobody even see him from the front. And he was a face card. I ain't gonna say for what game or none of that. But he was very known. And I rode him around one time. Yeah, y'all, this been my story on Lil Scoom. It went over. I ain't try to do no 43 minutes. But, I just be wanting to try to tell y'all, it's just Chicago, y'all. We need prayer. Because there's some wicked stuff going on in this city. I don't know what type of demonic curse they done put on us. I want to talk about Julio Fulio too while we talking about demonic curses. But this video already done went long. So I'm going to come back maybe tomorrow with the recap on Julio Fulio. Because I'm tired too. I've been cleaning up my house all day. I didn't even want to do this video because I was so tired. But I wanted to do it while it was fresh on my mind. Rest in peace, Lil Scoom. That's crazy. But yeah, I'll be back, y'all. We'll talk about Julio Fulio again. There's just so much going on with that. I don't know if I can even do no other video on him. Because, like, for real, I don't even know where to start. There's so much bullshit going on with this guy here. Like, his girlfriend on the run. She on Clubhouse kicking it with ATK. And all this, like, they saying people getting locked up. The Kappa dude. There's a lot of shit going on with this Julio. And then they was trying to say he wasn't dead. Because somebody is using this man Instagram. This has been one dramatic death right here. Julio. And they dragging it. It's like you can't cut on YouTube without seeing Julio all over. I almost couldn't find nothing about Lil Scoom. I had to refresh my YouTube like 3 times before something popped up about Lil Scoom. I'm like, man, stop playing with Scoom like that, like he wasn't one of them members. Stop talking about this crazy ass Julio. Cause this shit is getting wild. They said niggas was following him all day. And they don't know if y'all seen my video I did about him, but I said that. I said this man been showing his location all day. We don't know how long them people was following him. And it's really kind of making me mad because they keep talking about the people around him dropped his low. Now from that little video they showed of the actual shooting, it do seem like a setup, like they knew too much information, like, but if they been following you all day, they don't need nobody to tell them nothing. So, I don't know. I'm just stay tuned to this little situation and see how this play out. But it's really irritating me that these people keep saying this boy location was dropped by somebody at that party. Now, it's weird as hell, because 2 of them boys was Ace's guys that hang with Ace. This another thing. Y'all young people, keep that back door open, don't y'all? Y'all keep that back door open. You didn't know that these 2 boys was hanging with Ace? Then one of your other guys, the Kappa dude, I think, that's locked up now. Was it Marquise or was it Kappa? Somebody that was hanging with Julio got on the interview and admitted to talking to Young and Ace on the phone. This shit weird, y'all. This some new age shit. Cause back in the day, if you didn't like somebody, your closest friends didn't like them neither. What else? It's just a lot of rules being broken now that we didn't break these rules when we was young. Like I said, if you didn't like somebody, your best friend was riding with you. They didn't like them neither. You wasn't hanging around people that's trying to kill your friend or want your friend dead. You didn't hang around them. You didn't get on the phone and had no type of conversations with people you didn't like. Not no civil conversation. You might got on the phone and arguing and bitch woo woo and fuck you. But these people getting on live and FaceTime and laughing and keying with each other. That's leaving your back door open, whether you know it or not. Leaving the back door open. But we at 49, 56 seconds. I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I may come back with the Julio story. I don't know, because I'm kind of tired of talking about him already. And he had a nice little casket, and they put them all in the wall. It was nice. They had his feet and legs all crossed in the casket. Y'all did all that. Why? Because I ain't gonna say he didn't deserve it, but he lived his life bogus. And it's like y'all sent them off like he was a hero. But you know what? That was his people. So maybe in their eyes he was a hero. Because one thing I have realized, no matter what you done did in your life, people still gonna love you. Your family, your mama, they still your kids. They still gonna love you. No matter what devious, fucked up, foul shit you did in your life, your people still gonna love you. So I ain't gonna even talk about his funeral. Was nice. It really was. But one on his page, y'all need to stop playing so people could stop saying they done had the man funeral and everything. Y'all still think he alive? Come on, y'all. This China Doll. I'll be back when y'all give me something to talk about. So be on the up and up and stay blessed and be on the good foot. Because if you fuck up, I'm going to make a story about you. Maybe good, maybe bad, but I'm going to do a story about you. Peace, y'all. Put the guns down. Chicago, I want to live. These babies want to live. Our city too beautiful for y'all to be tearing it down with all this foolish nonsense. Killing. Stop it. These your brothers and sisters, and y'all killing babies out here. Little kids. Hell is hot. Y'all better slow down. Peace.